Hi, I'm Dina Berggren, Associate Director of Career Services at Walden University. I would like to introduce Veronica Kirkland, a PhD in Counselor Education and Supervision student who landed an online teaching position at a counseling graduate school. Veronica shares how she gained an edge during the job search, aced her interview, and received a job offer.
My name is Veronica Kirkland, and I am currently enrolled in the Counselor Education and Supervision program. It's a doctoral program here at Walden. And my current position is adjunct faculty for Hazelden Graduate School.
Excellent. And how did you initially learn about your current position and decide to apply?
I learned about my current position through a job fair website called CareerJet, and I pretty much just did a search for counseling education positions or adjunct faculty positions, and I found several positions actually listed for adjunct faculty and counselor education faculty. Yeah.
Excellent. And I know that when you applied, you also reached out to your network and asked about the position and used your network to find out more about the position. Can you tell us a little
absolutely.
bit about that?
Once I completed the application process and was invited for an interview, I started to reach out to the individuals in my cohort actually in the program who had on-the-ground experience in counselor education because this position was mainly an online position. So I reached out to some of my colleagues who are already teaching just to find out, what their experiences have been and, how the interview process usually goes. And because I was in internship at the time of the interview, I was also able to connect with my triadic supervisor who gave me a wealth of information about the interview process and kind of questions would be asked and, different things of that nature and how to respond. And then, of course, I worked with Walden's Career Center and talked to you extensively about the interview process and what to expect, just different ways to prepare for the interview.
Excellent. And what are some specific ways and strategies that helped you ace your interview?
Well, you were wonderful in your help to me, so I must say. But the main things that definitely helped me prepare were researching about the organization and the people that I was going to interview with. So I learned a lot about, Hazelden information and how their vision and their mission for educating counselors. I also learned about the deans that I was going to be. It was a phone interview, so I learned a lot about their work with Hazelden, their kind of career trajectory from one of them went from an adjunct faculty all the way to the dean of the school. So it was nice to learn about his different accomplishments and his publications and just his areas of interest. So to be able to kind of speak to that in the interview. So that was one important aspect of work that out. So getting to know the organization and getting to know the individuals I was interviewing with, but then also, in doing that, I used the CART method to kind of get to know me and because I think you go into these situations where you're interviewing for a position that you've never done before and you think, how can I, what do I have to bring to the table? And so using the CART method that you mentioned, and I believe it was, can you remind me again what the acronyms were?
Challenge, action,
yes,
result, and
yes.
tie in. So you share your accomplishment and tie it into what you can do for the organization. In the future. That's wonderful. So you used the CART acronym to help you in that process. And how soon did the employer contact you with a job offer afterwards? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So the employer contacted me as promised by the end of the interview. That was another great suggestion that you gave me to ask them what were the next steps. And so I'd never done that in an interview before, but I asked them what were the next steps. So I had, wasn't just waiting in vain, but I had kind of an expectation. And so they said that they would contact me within the next week. So the dean who I interviewed with contacted me the next week, but he actually wanted to give me more information about the program and the actual classes. That gave me a little hint as far as, I may have gotten the position if he was, giving me more information. And then the following week, so in 2 weeks, that's when they officially offered me the position. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And so tell us a little bit about what you're currently doing and what your next steps are as far as teaching.
Well, I have done the onboarding process and the orientation and gone through the different trainings, and I am in my classroom now. So this is the second week of the semester, and so I have 9 students, and we're rolling. So I'm teaching, and it feels really good to be able to interact with the students and have that confidence, and the confidence came from engaging in internship and group supervision, and that entire process really, and serving as a TA for Walden really prepared me to have the confidence that I have and to function in the classroom. It feels like easy. So really my next steps are to go back to the second part of internship and use the resources that I have available to me through Walden, the Career Center, and my supervisors here at Walden, just to talk about how to go about, teaching in this new field, on my own in a classroom. But I love the fact that I'm entering this new space, but also have the support of the Walden faculty and staff to help me through that process.
Excellent. And Veronica, what advice would you have for other Walden students who are seeking to advance their careers or maybe get
I would say the time is now. Even if you feel like you don't have the experience or the skill, I would say that, definitely lean on the support that you have at Walden. And so I would encourage students to reach out to the Career Center, reach out to your faculty, reach out to your advisors. I would have not gotten this job, I know it, if I did not reach out to the people that are here to support me. So that's the best encouragement that I have. Don't be shy. Just ask for help. That's the best thing I could have ever done for myself, is ask for help. Yeah.
I think those are very wise words, and I want to thank you so much for joining us here today. And